Hi guys. So since I'm working on a rustic furniture project, I think it's a good opportunity to show you how I process these copper parts so that they stay shiny at least for a very long time and they don't get corroded. So as most of you guys know, copper tends to corrode very quickly. So after a while it will look like this, or even worse, it would look like this after 1 or 2 years. And now I show you the process how I preserve the shine of the copper for at least 5, 6 or even 10 years. So the reason why copper is so fast corroding is salt and water and fat of your fingers. So you have to be very careful and keep everything as clean as possible during the whole process. What I'm doing with copper is if it looks like this, I will sand it with a 180 or 220 grit sandpaper, and then I will give a firm rub with abrasive fabric to the copper. And you see, if you're doing this, you are removing copper and oxidized copper, so the oxidization layer from the surface, and what's left is an absolute shiny piece of copper. Same goes of course for a copper sheet metal. You see here my fingerprints from last week and the paw prints of my cat. Here is the same. I polish it with the Scotch-Brite. After that I can do some pattern work. If I want to, like this. So it looks a little bit, old school, retro look. And now comes the most important part of the story. I need to degrease it and clean it absolutely perfect, so there are no fingerprints and residues of oil, grease or whatever left on the surface. And I'm doing this with paint thinner or acetone or something similar. Maybe alcohol would work. And here is all the copper from the polishing and sanding. And from now on, you should not touch this surface anymore. Otherwise, you will introduce again moisture, fat, and so on and so forth from your finger. And if you put the lacquer, the clear lacquer on top of it, this salt and this fat from your fingers will react with the metal under the layer of clear lacquer, and you will end up with, yeah, a part like this after 2, 3, 4 months. So that's the most important thing of all. Don't touch the copper. You see, I'm grabbing it with a paper towel, and again I give a wipe to the copper. So here I have my copper part ready polished and degreased, firmly degreased. You see, I don't touch it with my fingers anymore. I grab it with a pair of pliers, and I have rigged up a board for painting it. And here I have my spray paint. It's a clear spray paint, so no color. And now I will give the copper part a couple of coats of clear spray paint, 3, 4, 5 coats, as much as you like, and that should do the trick. And after it's finished, it should look like this. Oh, let me go closer. Okay, so here is the clear spray paint. So here, and you see there is no oxidization layer. It stays shiny. Same goes here and here. No oxidization. And that's how I process my copper parts. By the way, this is my shop cat. His name is Joe. Say hello, Joe. Yeah. I hope this information was somewhat useful for you, and thanks for watching.